for lack of a better word, Ukrainian exceptionalism, I think, in this war. But one of the ones that stands out in my mind as being most important is Zelensky. And nobody had any idea how Zelensky would deal with pressure. And there's no way to know. There's no way to know. You can guess, but until something like this happens, you don't know. And I think the assumption was, at best, he'd be an average leader. And given that he had come as a comedian on television, I think there were people who said, yeah, that's being generous, saying that he'd have the kind of chops and skills that are needed. And it turns out he has, at least in my uneducated view, he's been extraordinary. And keep in mind, it's not just he's had extraordinary strategy or stuff like that. No, he hasn't. But he's been able to identify the generals that would, and he's listened to them. And he's responsible for the entire effort at every level, and it's been coordinated and professional at every level. Commander, that doesn't happen very much in military history at all, does it? Or am I assessing it correctly?
No, I think you're very accurate there. I think one of the key things is that Zelensky knows his own limitations, and he turns towards the military command structure for them to make decisions on things that they know that are within their wheelhouse. Conversely, we see Putin making just ridiculous, detailed, orders about, I want this platoon to attack in this direction, and we need to make sure that these guys get 3 more heavy machine guns than we have over there now. It's just, authoritarian leaders love, and Hitler and Mussolini and all those guys love to do that kind of thing, because they're all seriously convinced they are much wiser, much smarter than anybody else out there. And I think in Zelensky's case, he realizes he's not the smartest guy in the game, but he knows how to find the right talent to exploit the abilities of his military, of his nation, of his economy, everything. So I agree with you. I think Zelensky is just phenomenal.
Absolutely. And he has one of the wisest things that he did was assigning General Zaluzhny as chief of the general staff of Ukraine, because he is a combat officer with huge experience, and he's legendary, basically. But I completely agree with you, and even prior to the recent presidential elections, we were joking